Medler and Ford Lincoln, and this is the 2025 Lincoln Aviator. Let me show you a few great things about it. First thing you want to do with your Lincoln Aviator is to download the Lincoln Way app, create an account, add your VIN, and activate it with the vehicle. Then on your center screen, you've got a spot here where it says P1, and this is to do a profile setup. You can personalize your experience by connecting your vehicle settings, Google account, and apps to your profile. Obviously, we have it in more languages than one, and you can switch profile, you can start, you can put in your own name, link a profile to a key fob, memory button, Google features, so you would sign in on your Google account, Google Assistant, Play Store, and all of those. And then subsequent drivers you put in for more profiles. So let's take a look at the screen. When we hit the home button, your car uses Google Apps and Services. Google installs the app, updates in, and receives data from your car. So now we've got our map, we've got the profiles, place to add a phone, and your audio is off. So now, for example, we've got a map there. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have a button here. Driving directions to Edler and Ford.
Edler and Ford Lincoln is 1 minute from your location by car and light traffic.
So obviously, being in the parking lot of Edler and Ford, that was an easy one to find. But you can do searches for gas stations. So Esso and Shell are very close to here, and it puts them on the map as well as listing them. Next one over, your knife and fork for restaurants. Lazy Lizard, Renegade Chicken, someplace else. Grocery stores. And even some local coffee shops. So it's nice and easy to find stuff that are already programmed in. You can change the orientation of the map. You can go with north at the top if that's the way you like it. And you can do the perspective. So it's customizable to how you like things done. Now when we hit that again, once again, we've got different displays. We hit the second one. Now we've got our ambient lighting, auto hold, settings, seats, valet mode, and vehicle status. Now if you would rather them be in a different order, push them, slide, and they realign. And then you decide, no, you want ambient lighting back at the top again, so we go over there. So you can have them wherever you want to position things. Now, let's take a look at them individually. Auto hold. When you come to a stop with auto hold, the vehicle will hold the brakes until you touch the accelerator pedal. So if you're in a traffic jam, your foot's getting cramped up, you can auto hold. Ambient lighting. So you've got a variety of choices. They mainly show up in the evening time, but maybe you like the gray, maybe you like blue, pink, whatever. And on this side it shows when it gets dark where those lights will be showing. So you've got it in the footwell areas and the front and back seats, and looks like on the side of the door as well. So you can choose your ambient lighting and how bright it is. Now we're going to go back. So that was ambient lighting. Now we've got our settings. Under settings, you've got a whole pile of choices. Sound, Bluetooth, driver assistance. So we'll hit that one. Now to get the vehicle set up for how you're going to use it. First choice is cruise control. We have normal cruise control where you set the speed. Adaptive cruise control, where you set the speed and the distance to stay behind the driver in front of you. And then we have lane centering with hands-free available. That's the Blue Cruise driving on select divided highways across North America, and it's most of them for that matter. In-lane repositioning and lane change assist. So when you're out on the highway using Blue Cruise, it'll let you know when you can actually take your hands off the steering wheel. It centers in the lane, and if a vehicle in the next lane over is getting too close, it'll reposition you within the lane to keep some space between you and the other guy. Lane change assist, you'll be able to put on the turn signal, and when it's clear, the car will change lanes for you. So it's a great system with the Blue Cruise. Next one, speed limit assist. Speed warning. Why would you want a warning? So we've got the little eye over here to give us some more information. Alert you when the vehicle exceeds the posted speed limit and selected adjustment. So speed warning, we'll turn that on. Adjustment. And so I want to be notified if I'm going 10 kilometers an hour over the posted speed limit. You might want it to be 20, you might want it to be 5, you might want it to be 0. The choice is up to you. So then we have our lane keeping. This is part of what's used for the Blue Cruise. In this case, we've got it set for both alert and aid. Alert would be when you're driving, you can drift over the line without signaling. It's going to vibrate the steering wheel. Aid, it'll help steer you back into your own lane. So make sure you're signaling lane changes and turns, of course. Pre-collision assist gives warning, braking, and steering. Now, automatic emergency braking. So if the car thinks you're about to crash, it can take some action and hopefully stop before you actually hit something. Evasive steering assist and alert sensitivity for those. So it can help you avoid a collision and stop before you've hit something and done some serious damage. So those are good things to have in the on position. Then we have an exit warning. What's an exit warning, you say? Exit warning prevents you from opening the door if the surrounding area might not be clear. So if it's detecting a car coming up right along your side, it's not going to let you open the door. So it wants you to be clear, wants you to be safe. Rear view camera delay. So you put the vehicle in reverse, the rear camera comes on. Now you've taken it out of reverse, you've put it in drive. Most likely you don't need to still see what's behind you, so that's why I do not have that one turned on. Blind spot information system. So the car is looking in your blind spots. It's notifying you if there's someone coming up in your blind spot on either the driver or passenger side. Always good things to have. Cross traffic alert works when you're backing out of a parking spot. It notifies you if a vehicle is approaching from either direction. Reverse brake assist. As you're backing up at a slow speed, it detects something that you might have missed. It can actually stop itself going in reverse. And driver alert. If you're not paying attention, the car will probably know and can signal you by displaying a coffee cup in the main instrument panel. So those are some of your great driver assist features and safety features. Now we go back into settings, and that was driver assistance. Now we've got vehicle. So these are things you're going to set up once, and you probably won't need to touch them ever again. The vehicle is incredibly quiet. Some people will even forget to shut off the engine. So we've got a 30-minute max idle. You forget to shut off the engine, it'll shut off itself after 30 minutes. Rear occupant alert. Now, if you have little kids and pets, you want to make sure that you always take them out of the vehicle when you're done your drive. But if you drive by yourself, you never have any little ones in the back, it can be annoying. So you can turn this feature off or have alerts only or alert and horn, whatever you feel is appropriate for that situation. Next one is your lighting. So at nighttime, it's got automatic high beams. If there's no other cars on the road, it's dark out, your high beams will come on to really light up the road and help you get safely to your destination. When it detects another vehicle, the lights will go back down to normal. We've got an automatic headlamp system, and you can choose how long the lights stay on after you shut off the vehicle. In this case, I've got it set for 20 seconds. Easy entry and exit. So, seat adjustment. Chair can go down and back to make it easy to get out. Cargo loading. Easy access height. Approach detection. So the vehicle actually lowers itself, and cargo loading goes down to make it easier to load cargo in the back and an easier step-in height, in particular for shorter passengers. So that's our easy entry exit. Key detection alert. So this one sounds the horn if you exit your vehicle, all the doors are closed, there's no key in the vehicle, and your vehicle is still on. So that's usually a good thing. We continue on. We've got a remote start setup. What's going to happen when you use remote start? Your windows, how you can open them from outside the vehicle, wipers, your power lift gate is active, your locks. Right now it's set for all the doors to unlock together. An auto unlock, switch inhibit, audible feedback, sorry about that. And then we've got the mirrors, auto fold. So when you put the vehicle in park, shut off the engine, get out, lock the doors, the mirrors are going to automatically fold in. You won't have to forget them ever again. Door keypad code, air suspension service. So all of the things can be readily accessible from your settings. Now over here with the seats, this one has the top package. It's got the massaging seats, the 30-way perfect position seats. So on the door, you can make a variety of adjustments to the chair. You can make further modifications. So the part that's showing, you can go and increase how far it's going out with an air bladder. You can bring it back in. And you can go to the next portion of the vehicle. You can go to your sides. You can go to the variety of positions in and out and get them customized to you, and both the front passenger and the driver can make all of these adjustments. But the other part of that is massage. So what's showing in the picture is what's actually happening to this chair right now. You might hear a little hum or buzzing noise as that's doing it. So we've got the full recovery. It starts on the seat and then goes up the back. You can also do just a circular motion on the cushion. Upper rolling, so it starts at the top and rolls on down. And lower rolling, it starts at the bottom and rolls up. So all of them are great features. Relax recovery. It goes around, really makes you feel comfortable when you've had a nice long drive. So definitely some of my favorite features on the vehicle. Definitely something worth the extra money. You've got a valet mode. If you're using valet parking, you can put in a 4-digit PIN. It'll temporarily disengage your personal settings of phone, navigation, that sort of thing. And somebody in the red jacket can park your vehicle, and then when he comes back out, he hasn't had access to any of your personal information, so your car should be safe. vehicle status. You can check your tire pressure, you can check the oil life. And then we come down here. You've got a great selection of choices. So your AM, your FM, your Sirius radio, your Bluetooth messages, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, etc., etc. It's got one here for games. Visit the Google Play Store to download games so you can get them. When you do, these can be played while the vehicle is in park. And down here we've got YouTube. Try searching to get started. And look at that YouTube channel, Jim Brickell Ed Learn Ford Lincoln. Looks like he's got some great videos there. You can watch them on the screen, but when you put the vehicle in gear, you can't use this feature while driving. So while you're waiting for someone to come out of the doctor's office or shopping, whatever, you can watch more of my great videos from Jim Brickell here at Ed Learn Ford. Now, down across the bottom, we do have our temperature settings, so both sides can be different. Right now, they're both the same. Your chair, you can have cooling chairs. You can have heated seats, you can have a heated steering wheel, and now that I put on the cooling seat, there's a bit of a fan that you might be hearing. Your fan speed for the front, automatic temperature, where the air is flowing. So we've got it coming out of the panel vents. And now we come down a little bit lower, piano key shifters. We've got our volume for the stereo. PE between lines is parking chimes. Show the camera. So this is what's in front of us, and here's our 360-degree view on this side. Four-way flashers, the auto stop start override, traction control, off switch, and a max defrost. Between the seats, we have our wireless charging pad. You can close it. A spot some people like to put their phones and have them standing up. Some drink holders, and once again, they can be covered. The electronic parking brake, and your drive modes. With this one here, when you twist it, you're going to look at your center display. So you've got slippery for slick and icy conditions, normal, effortless and balanced, conserved, efficient driving, and excite, responsive and engaging. So the type of driving you like to do, the vehicle can accommodate you. If it's slippery conditions, if it's deep conditions, snow or mud, you've got some help for you right there. Now, naturally, I think this is a pretty exciting vehicle, so I'm going to put it into the Excite mode. And that's indicated over here as well. So you always know where you are. It's got the symbols in there. It's going to be a great vehicle. I hope you enjoy it. If you have further questions, I'm Jim Brickell from Ed Learn Ford Lincoln.